So I think there's going to be a part 3 to this. I don't have a pause option on my new tablet that I'm recording these videos on. And so my roommate just walked out a second ago. And I'm like, well, I'm kind of pouring my heart into this thing. So I don't really want him as part of that. He's a fine guy. I think he's great. But I just don't want to share that with him. And I couldn't just hit pause and then record again. Isn't that annoying? Anyways, technical difficulties on Darcy's Corner. This is still June 17th, 2023. I don't know if I put that date on the last one when I said this, but it is. Um, anyway, I had a very good time at the bar. I have lots of supporters, and even though I have lots of people who don't like me very much, or I make them uncomfortable, I wouldn't say they can't stand me. I mean, maybe they can't, but they haven't told me that. But for the most part, my groups are very good. And I've got that one chick was dancing with me all night long and like shaking things at me, and oh, it was just perfect. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better night in terms of uplifting my spirits about my progress and my chances of like finding somebody who likes this, even though I know I stand out, and you know, by many people's standards, I'm considered a freak. I can't help those people, but I don't have to listen to their garbage anymore either. And so I'm just going to keep living my life the best way I know how, and the right people, will just come to me because they'll see me and they'll like what I'm doing. And I have to be honest, this rainbow shield that I put on seems to have been the best thing I could have done. I could just sit in the background and be a mouse, but that's not my nature, and then I'll die alone. At least this way I'm around people who like me, or at least they claim to like me, and I don't know. It's going well anyway. I mean, parts of it are going much slower than I would like, my social transition and trying to move forward in life, but I am so very hopeful that I'll be able to do this and get through this. And I'm learning a lot about people and how loving and caring so many people really are. And they're like, you come sit with us and you come be our friend. And there's a guy I'm interested in, kind of, and I'm just waiting to see if I develop attraction towards him, because I find that with men, for me to become attracted to them, I have to be around them for a fair bit of time and interacting with them in a positive way, and then that seems to follow after that. Whereas with women, it's instantaneous or almost instantaneous. I can desire to sleep with pretty much any girl, and as long as she goes along with it, I will feel good being with her. Whereas with men, it's harder for me, and I don't understand the difference or why it happens. Um, but it's a weird thing I'm going through, and also I never got to figure this out before, but I'm starting to figure it out now, I think, which is good because it was very confusing in the beginning. I mean, it's still kind of confusing. Uh, my biggest dysphoria now, though, dysphoria moments things, is the voice. I wish so much that I sounded how I am. I mean, I know I look like a man and I sound like a man, but I promise you I'm not one. Um, there are masculine traits I have that I want. I like being strong. I don't mind being a big person. Um, I like confidence, and it's hard to be confident as a woman when you sound and look like a man, but I am still confident in myself, more so than I was before. You know, I don't win every battle, but I'm winning the war. And that is what counts. In fact, I think I'm going to label this one I'm winning the war. Anyway, Darci's Corner, part 3. And I'm having a much better time. I'm going to call tonight a win. Peace.